I do keep up with a couple. Like a couple people that's getting drafted like this year, like Bruce and Victor and all them. So get an opportunity to kind of just hang out, talk with them, to see what they ask about questions, for like the draft and where he thinks they're going to go and stuff like that. I can kind of answer questions since I just went through it last year. For him, it's just a matter of getting there, just getting experience and playing time, There's really no big thing to like say, oh, you need to do this or that. It's just once you get there, just kind of like fill in where you can get in. So.
Never changed from the day when I was with Seattle. It's getting a group of guys who have that thing to prove, have that chip on their shoulder, some on their back. You go out there and try to earn every day. Like Marshawn, when he was in Buffalo, some people thought his career was over. Russell Wilson coming in, he was too short. You heard about Sherman. Sherman tell you, he was a fifth rounder. A lot of these guys who felt like they were disrespected however they got in the league. Even Earl coming out, you see Earl, one of the best safeties. You see people probably thought he was too short. I mean, you have a group of guys with that mentality where people doubt us, but you believe in yourself and you always have that drive, that work ethic to compete and just be the best.
You played here for USC in 2009, right?
Right.
You guys opened the year against NC State. You played Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
How far did Russell Wilson go from being the quarterback we saw that night in Raleigh to being starting quarterback for the Super Bowl champion?
I feel like he always grew just from knowing him as a person. But I mean, from what I do know from him, is I don't want to say he grew a lot because how hard he works, how hard he studies the game, and how much love he has for the game and the attention to detail. It doesn't come overnight. So I'm pretty sure it's something that he's been doing. It's just even when I was playing, I remember when Coach Spurs got the team together, we were about to play NC State or getting ready for him in the offseason. We talked about Russell Wilson because he went on to be the ACC Player of the Year.
Right.
He also played baseball. I mean, that drive, that competition. So that's something that actually has been with him.
Pretty smart guy.
Right. I mean, smart guy. And I mean, he continues to do it today, and he leads, and he doesn't shy away because he prepares and he attacks every day.
Nah, I still got the same regular life. Just been playing on Alshon, just been chilling, relaxing, just having a good time with my friends.
Alshon, you had some pretty highlight reel catches this year. Which one or two kind of were your favorite?
I really don't got a favorite. I mean,
The touchdown wasn't one?
they always pretty big catches, I would say. I let you guys be the judge. He knows what he got to do. I believe he's going to be a great player. He's going to dominate the league, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
It's the atmosphere of college football, and Carolina's in the conversation every time. Every week they're in the conversation of being one of the best programs, and that's exciting, especially in the NFL locker room. That's bragging rights, wearing your Carolina gear, so that's great. I love it. I'm from the upstate of South Carolina. I got a lot of friends that love Clemson, but just to have that, it just shows, and just seeing that, the in-state talent is staying here in the state of South Carolina, and it's really showing up and showing well for us.
This rivalry word is with South Carolina Clemson, two top 10 teams, two teams that won their bowl games. I mean, what are your thoughts on just how big it's kind of gotten on both sides?
It shows the athletes and the football players that we have in the state of South Carolina. If we can just keep them here, you can have that type of consistency throughout, and good thing for us is we're winning those battles in the top 10 and we're beating those guys and now competing and being real contenders in the national level.
It's always frustrating, but you got to always tell yourself God don't make mistakes. So he had a plan for me, and so far it's going good. My teammates, we group text all the time.
Yeah.
So that's just something we kind of came up when we was here. We want everybody to be in the league. We want to put South Carolina to a whole nother pedestal, and I feel like South Carolina athletics is doing that themselves, and we try to start that when we was here. I feel like we get a lot of respect because at the end of the day, you got to respect what's being done around here, and I feel like the athletics is not just football, basketball, women's basketball, baseball, all that. We making a household name for ourselves, so you got to respect it. Yeah, it's probably never going to end. So
you don't think so?
You know how that go.
How much pride do you have looking at South Carolina continuing to dominate its in-state rival?
It's a lot of pride because I got a couple of Clemson teammates on my San Diego team, so I don't let them live it down.
Is that something that's talked about a lot, especially
yes, sir.
the week going into the game?
Of course. It's always talked about all year until the game.
Bragging rights and those things?
Yeah, yes, sir.